Luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket can come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now Holiday, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Outside Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
Here's Banchero. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Here's Suggs, following the basket by Derek White. Carter with a screen on Brown. Wagner passes to Carter. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Banchero outside. Brown against Wagner. Jacks up a three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
Carter with a screen on Tatum. Banchero looking around. And the rejection by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black's subbed in for Suggs. Here's Brown. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hauser. Brown against Anthony. Here's Hauser. They get it again. The Magic trail by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
But you don't often see Wagner exploit the defense in the mid-range, but he understood this is where it will work for me right now.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, Horford. Pass to Hauser. Left side, Brown. Drills the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Celtics up 5. After And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the 3.
Yeah, you have to be able to take mid-range jumpers at times. I know it's not a high-value shot, but for Tatum, sometimes that's what the defense gives him.
Banchero outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
The 3 from Tatum. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Boston leading by 8. Here's Tatum. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. And quite the way Orlando ended last season has really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round, but it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Here's De Silva. Good on the three-point shot. De Silva's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. Pass to Porzingis. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Black. Banchero with the ball. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Banchero passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
They could see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
Back to Holiday. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Porzingis with a screen on Banchero. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Suggs passes to Black. There's the screen. Lets it go with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Tatum. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, "It's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Outside, White. On the wing, Brown. He's defended by Wagner. Horford has a wide-open look. Connects from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 7. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Suggs against Holiday. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Boston also with the sub, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Al Horford. Brown outside. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor.
After the review,
Halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Holiday with the 3, sinks the 3-pointer. Holiday's got 6.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Porzingis inside, defended by Carter. Porzingis inside, Carter on him. Lets it go from 14. Porzingis can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Outside Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown's shot is good.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from 3-point territory. Yes, sir.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. The baseline J off the mark. Celtics leading by 6. Up top, Tatum. He's covered by Banchero. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Tatum's got 14.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Here's Banchero. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Here's Black. Carter with the 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics with the lead. Now Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Banchero. Cans it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Tatum against Banchero. Fades. Misses off the right iron. And that one is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Boston, they've got Horford. Torrey Craig is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Pass to Craig. The 3 from Tatum. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Anthony. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
I love it when guards are willing to get on the inside and go ahead and make plays. Cole Anthony, a scorer by nature.
Tatum against Anthony. Here's Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Isaac. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
The Magic trail by 10. Pass to Banchero. And here's Carter, led by Porzingis. The shot's good from Carter.
A 7'5" wingspan and outstanding touch. Carter Jr. makes that look easy against the contest.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Magic moving the ball around. Banchero inside, guarded by Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum to the middle. Porzingis passes to White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brown. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston. Pass to Banchero. Over Tatum. And it's Banchero missing. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Oh, wow. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's Banchero. Pass to Suggs. Bangs home the trifecta.
Now you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Tatum. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. Porzingis at the elbow. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist, and the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
And the starting lineup for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center position. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Burks. Miami with the ball. Adebayo in the post. He's covered by Hart. Here's Burks. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Bridges. Brunson on the drive. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Ware. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Ware. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Wiggins. And again, no good by Miami.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pass to Hero. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
Outside Hart. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Brunson gets it to go.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Adebayo. Has to Ware. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
So many things that Adebayo does as a big man, but it's that passing skill that really separates him.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Adebayo, that's good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Hart. 43 seconds left in the first. Achua for 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Adebayo with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Adebayo passes to Wiggins. For 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Burks against Brunson. Hart with a screen on Burks. Fires from deep. And it's Brunson with the 3. Brunson's got 10 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Miami out in front, up 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2. Pass to Hero from downtown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Inside, here's Hero. Again, the Heat score.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Pass to Love. Love, a screen on Bridges. Outside, Anderson. Outside for Love. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Miami with a triple.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
B.A., you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
To the inside, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Chua for 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
1:24 left to play in the first half. Wiggins outside. Outside Burks. The 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Burks has got 6 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Brunson. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 12 points for him.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Out to the wing. Adebayo against Achua. Back to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Brunson. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wiggins against Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 4-point game. And he lobs it up. Achua with a steal. Brunson looks it over. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
26. The Heat. 28.
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, small forward. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Towns, a screen-on hero. Towns outside for the lead. Hits a three-pointer. Towns has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Pass to Wiggins. 4-3. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby on the wing. That three's off the mark. Adebayo with it. Towns covering. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo's going to win out.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. It's tipped. Wiggins against Anunoby. Wiggins, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Robinson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Outside Burks. Adebayo sets a screen. And that one's good. Burks for 3. 9 points in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Brunson, a nice feed. That's just good offense.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, but those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
As to where. Robinson on the wing. And here's Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, and Bam taking flight.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Burks. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Burks with it. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by 1. Brunson with it. He's got 18. Towns, a screen-on hero. From deep. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 10 points in the quarter. The third quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, leading by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at center, filling out the middle. Pass to McBride. Now Towns. Lets it fly. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Anderson with a screen. A clear look for Hero. And there's another one for the Heat.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Here's Towns. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. For the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. Does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
Hart passes to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. There's the 3. Brunson from way downtown.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Here's Burks. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Hart finds Brunson. An easy 2 on the layup. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Brunson against Hero. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
Brunson against Hero. And it's Brunson missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
To tie it up. Off the left rim and out.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. It's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Yes! Great focus to hit from Brunson.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translates.
And he drops it in from the low post. Hero's got 15 points here in the second half.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Hero, the pass to Burks. 3-pointer. Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
The kick out to Brunson. And it's good.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Hero. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, third team foul. OG.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's the 3. And it's Ware missing. And so it's New York winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. But, Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
matchup because of their depth.
And Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. And Wagner drives in.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
And Suggs throws it down.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers Clark maxed out at that end of the floor.
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Now Caldwell Pope following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. It's good from long range.
Yeah, he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now here's Turner. Right wing. Siakam against Banchero. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that one is good.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
Pass to Banchero. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. The Pacers also with the sub. Mathurin's checked in. For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now here's Turner. 6 to shoot. Here's Nesmith. Buries it from three-point range. Nesmith has got 5 now.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Pass to Bitadze. Caldwell Pope outside. The 3-ball gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Turner with a screen on Carter. Siakam. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Suggs with the ball. 5 points in the game. With some arc, and the shot goes in. He's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got T.J. McConnell. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Halliburton in at the 2.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Walker. Halliburton against Anthony. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Halliburton over Anthony. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Halliburton.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac, and it's Suggs in for Black. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Halliburton looking around over Suggs. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Halliburton.
Boy, the defense was tough right there, but Halliburton just locked in, kept his focus, and knocked it down.
Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero inside. Siakam's there, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And, guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. In Indiana with a change here, too. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Orlando making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Siakam outside. Pulls up. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Siakam's got his second bucket.
And the work ethic of Siakam, he's always making the effort to find looks out there.
Go over it.
Caldwell Pope outside. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Back to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. A 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nemard's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's the Orlando Magic headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Good on the second free throw. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion, great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner with it, picked up by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Outside for Halliburton. Drills it from outside. He's got 9.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Carter, the pass to Banchero. From downtown, that one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Banchero's got the lead, back up to 10 now for Orlando. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Pacers also with a sub. Matherin's checked in. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Knocks down the 3 ball. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Siakam, good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Wagner outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 5. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Halliburton. That shot, no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Black. He's covered by Halliburton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Magic have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Here's Siakam. Sinks that one from the post. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
And wiry strong, Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Basket good. And the Magic lead by 7. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Mathurin, and he converts the layup. Mathurin's got his first basket.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Here's Anthony. And he's good on the 3-ball. Anthony's got 13 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Orlando out in front. They're up by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Toppin in at the 5 spot.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Isaac with a screen for Banchero. To the wing right side. Banchero draws the double. No one near Isaac as he lets it go from outside off the mark. Here's Halliburton. Orlando grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Isaac finds Anthony. Magic moving the ball around. And the basket by Isaac.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Carter with a screen on Siakam. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Halliburton. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Banchero passes to Carter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton against Suggs. A nice shot by Halliburton.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Banchero passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton outside. Over Suggs. Halliburton no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Banchero, that's good.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Suggs against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Banchero. And the layup is good. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And it's the Magic with the ball. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they
are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Bridges against White. Bridges down low. Kicks it out Towns. Jacks up a 3. Tries yet again, and Bridges lays it in.
And Bridges' teammates appreciate when he goes after offensive boards because they know how athletic he is.
Now White. Outside Tatum. From deep. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Hart passes to Towns. Out to Bridges. From the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Bridges has got 5.
Look at that catch and shoot ability from Bridges. Not all forwards have that skill.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And so it's New York with it. After the basket by Boston. High post Towns. Working on Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Towns passes to Hart. Anunoby with it. The 3 is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Pass to Holiday. Outside Tatum. For 3, Porzingis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Achua's checked in for New York.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Tatum from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Holiday. Brown finds Porzingis. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Towns. Outside McBride. Pass to Hart. Now Towns. Defended by Porzingis. Outside McBride. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Here's Brown. 3-pointer. Achua with a rebound.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Outside Hart. High post Towns. Drives to the hoop. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. From deep three-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
We've got campaign. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's McBride in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Payne. Another one falls for New York.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Pritchard. He takes it in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Achua. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Okay, that's on the defense. You got to show more fight if you want to stop him.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And here's Horford for three. He buries it from three. Horford's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Achua. Uses the glass on the layup. Achua's gotten 4 this quarter. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
And some changes here for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Achua, and it's OG Anunoby in for McBride. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Launches it. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Pritchard's got 5 points.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
Bridges outside. Fires for 3. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Tatum showing off the strength.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Robinson. McBride comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Outside Brunson. Out to the right wing. Achua passes to Towns. Over Porzingis. And there's Towns on the assist by Achua. Towns has got 6.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by McBride.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Celtics trail by 5. White, the pass to Porzingis. Over the D. Porzingis finishing inside.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Brunson surveys. Over Holiday. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Knicks up 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Tatum gets the bucket.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Towns is screen on Holiday. Brunson passes to Towns. Brunson against Holiday. Pass to Hart. Clock at 6. Shoots over Tatum. Hart finds Towns. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 9.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Celtics trail by 3. Tatum looking it over. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Pass to Holiday. Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Pritchard's checked in for White. Bridges passes to Brunson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And he lays it up and in. 6 points for him.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just...
Oh, my goodness! How about that?
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brunson driving. Missed inside.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And yep, it's good.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Pass to Hart. Porzingis against Towns. For 3, Bridges. The shot misses. The Celtics have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Tatum. Pass to Brunson. Takes the 3. The three-pointer is down. Jaylen Brunson.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Off target with the 3. New York has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And now a 3-point New York lead.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Horford, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Brown. A good-looking shot from the wing. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
I know he was wide open, but that fadeaway was cash.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Knicks leading by a point. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Miles McBride. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Campaign, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And here's Tatum. Here's the floater. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Miles McBride picks one up.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Achiuwa. Bridges comes in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Payne. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Pass to Tatum. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Left side, Porzingis. And here's Brown for 3. The shot, no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Hart finds Towns. Now Anunoby. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Hart. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Three-pointer Bridges on target from range.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Pass to Towns from deep three-point range. The rebound, Celtics.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside, Brown. Now Tatum. And he sinks in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Brunson against Holiday. And it's Brunson missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Here's Holiday. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first. And that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
Here's Brunson. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance in the 3-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Outside Tatum. Oh, off target. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Pass to Towns. Anunoby, a screen on Porzingis. Towns way outside. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Brunson against Holiday. Now here's Anunoby. Outside Brunson. The floater. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Drew Holiday.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Tatum. Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Brunson passes to Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns is screen on White. Here's Bridges. Oh, he nails it! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
There's Tatum with the 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. It falls. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. Can knock it down, and they really needed that one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. Here's Holiday, and so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a three-point game. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Left side Tatum for the win.
How you finish a quarter.
Wow.
You play to the buzzer. You never know what's going to happen.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it.
matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Adebayo. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5. Adebayo with the bucket.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Giddey sets the pick for White. High post Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Hero kicks to Burks. Here's Adebayo. Clock at 6. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Now, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Now here's White with the drive. Lays it up off the glass. White's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Ball against Hero. And the Heat, another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Jones checked in for Chicago. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in. Now here's White, and it's Ball in the corner. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. The 19-footer is on the money.
And Ball is a clever player, especially in the pick and roll. Looks to shoot as soon as he gets space coming off that screen.
Here's Adebayo. 8 points for him. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Now here's White. Pass to Buzelis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat leading by 5. Outside Robinson. Now Adebayo. Over Buzelis. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside Jones. And the layup falls.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court for Miami here in the second, we've got Kevin Love. Kyle Anderson is out there with Robinson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps. And this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Pass to Love. Outside, Hero. Here's Larson. Defended by Dosunmu. Larson, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Now here's Jones. Giddy with it. Smith with a screen on Robinson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The fans at the Bulls games are in very good company because Don C is in the crowd. In fact, guys, I'm wearing some of his stuff tonight. How you like the drip?
One of Chicago's premier streetwear designers, from shoes to hats. His styles have definitely made a mark on the league.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Let's hear it for all our details.
Miami's gone 3-6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Ware. Vucevic defending. And Anderson has it in the corner. Inside. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Robinson kicks to Anderson. They need this. It's rebounded by Giddy. Chicago's gone 1-2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Harrell doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Vucevic. Not a lot of room. And again, Chicago. No good. The Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hero kicks to Burks. Here's Ware. Vucevic defending. From deep, Adebayo. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Ware. And here's Burks. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. Burks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Back to Ball. High post Vucevic. Fades away. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Amongst the centers in this league, Vooch is perhaps the best jump shooter, so comfortable letting it fly.
Has to Ware. The tray. That shot off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat out front, leading by just 1. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's White, and it's Giddey in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. The shot comes out. Chicago leading. Now Giddey. He's got 8. Pass to Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Vucevic has got 5.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Burks sets a screen for Adebayo. Higgins outside. His first shot coming late, and there it is for him. Wiggins has got his first points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Ball. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Wiggins. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
To the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays, about how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
They get the rebound. Adebayo. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Williams sets a screen for White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 7. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosumu comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. Anderson against Williams. Anderson outside. From the wing. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Williams gets the bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Mitchell outside. Robinson on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Larson. Adebayo with the elbow. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
White with it. From the arc. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
What a way to punctuate the third quarter. They've got the lead.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. Robinson is out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5 down low. Hero finds Robinson. Here's Larson. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance. And trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Hero. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Alec Burks checked in for Miami.
In for the Heat, number 18, Alec Burks.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Wiggins. Doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Giddey. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Buzelis. Outside Ball. Vucevic a screen on Hero. Ball with a wide open look. Again, Chicago.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Wiggins missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
The Heat trail by 10. And here is Hero. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Hero passes to Ware, and he dunks it down.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like, in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And it's Vucevic missing. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Pass to Hero. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
Here's Giddey. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Mr. Burks. Back to Hero. Wiggins outside. Here's Ware. It's up a 3. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much, and you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Vucevic. Chalk up 2 there.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Shot's good by Hero.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, leading by 5. And Ball gets double teamed. Giddey against Wiggins. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Wiggins from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Bulls.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So the Bulls win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the center position. Shot clock at 2. Banchero, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Now Bridges. Takes it inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You gotta guard Towns from the corners especially.
Pass to Banchero. To the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brunson against Suggs. Wagner, he's open. And Orlando again with the bucket.
My goodness, that's a nice-looking mid-range opportunity from Franz Wagner. Such a good feel for when to rise and fire.
Now here's Anunoby. Outside Hart. Fires the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All-NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And some changes here for New York. Achua's checked in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Now here's Anthony. Fires from way outside. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Here's McBride. No good from outside. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Isaac, the pass to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
I absolutely love the aggression from 3 by Cole Anthony because I know this. With those shot mechanics, he's going to get more and more efficient.
Jams it in off a great move. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wagner outside. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pull it in. And here's Brunson. He's scoreless. And a nice finish on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out in front. They're up by 3. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So for Orlando right now, they've got Goga Bitadze. Paolo Banchero is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Anthony, and it's Black in at the 1.
Well, the length and the size of Jonathan Isaac is not easy to handle, especially when he's being aggressive.
Good on the second one. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is is going to be a force for a very long time.
Here's Bridges. It's good from the top of the key. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Well, there's some unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Natase with a screen. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. Orlando making a switch here. Orlando with the ball. Trailing by 4. Banchero strong inside.
Hard to defend Banchero this close to the rim. Even when you contest his shot, he can still finish.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, we're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time. Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Ali. Thank you. And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Anthony.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Achua's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for McBride. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Towns can't get it to go. Magic trail by 3. Now here's Suggs. Still no points. Pass to Banchero. Six to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Now, this is why Banchero is special. He can turn a bad possession single-handedly into a productive one.
Bridges finds Payne. 11 feet out. And it's New York scoring again. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Suggs outside to the inside. Here's Carter. And some solid defense from Towns. New York leading by 3. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's De Silva. Anunoby covering. And Carroll with a screen on Payne. Black, no good. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Anunoby passes to Achua. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Suggs. Here's De Silva. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Outside Anunoby. Achua with a screen. And Anunoby gets a 3. Anunoby's got 5 now. Magic trail by 6. Here's Black. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Banchero. Misses the layup. And that concludes the first half. New York out in front, up 6. Well, now we have some time to check in with Ali. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Wagner. Now Banchero from behind the arc. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Bridges down low. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3 and D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
Banchero outside. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Wagner. The 3 from Suggs. And another 3 for Orlando.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
It's Bridges on the wing. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Left side, Brunson. Towns is screen on Suggs. Brunson. Orlando with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The 3 from Banchero. Buries it from 3. Banchero's got 6 points in the quarter.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Bridges against Caldwell Pope. Bridges outside. Towns on a screen. The 3 is up. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 8.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Achua's checked in for New York. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Minute 32 left to play in the third quarter here. And Carroll with a screen on Hart. And Carroll outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Achua. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Hart. Achua with a screen from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Suggs outside. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. Suggs has got 6 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And this is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Banchero outside. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
I'll tell you, you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Brunson with it. With the teardrop. And rejected. And And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New York out in front. They lead by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the court for the Magic. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Black in at the 1 spot. Back to Anunoby. Towns outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Bitadze. Magic trail by 4. Pass to Anthony. Tries again. Tipped. And they recover it. Isaac finds Banchero. Shoots over Anunoby. Buried from 15 feet out. Banchero's got 19 points.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Carter, a screen on Bridges. Caldwell Pope against Bridges. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy where he can do some damage.
Here's Brunson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Wagner outside to take the lead. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Now Brunson. Back to Hart. Great D that time from Suggs. Orlando's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Banchero in the post. Brunson defending. And he gets that one. Banchero's got 21 points in the game.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Brunson against Suggs. Here's Banchero. No good with a layup.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. 4th quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. There's 53 seconds left in the game. To the left wing. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Orlando again missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Second team foul.
And here's Brunson. pass to Hart. The three. Knocks down the triple. And it's a 7-point New York lead.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 7. .30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Banchero. Wagner outside. Will it go? And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And Jalen Suggs, despite his youth, proving he's willing to step up when his team needs him.
First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Wagner for 3. And connects from downtown.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And so the big win by New York in a
Strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. White the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic a screen on Holiday. Nailed from three-point land.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now here is Holiday. And White kicks to Brown. And he hits the jump shot.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thanks, David. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Porzingis can't hit.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Outside, White. Vucevic is screen on White. And it's White missing. Ball against Holiday. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Boston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Vucevic. And it's Giddey in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. Giddey, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Dosumu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Ball. Now here's White. Pulls up on the elbow. Horford with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Nice ball movement by Boston. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. And White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
And here is Brown. From 12 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Horford. Tatum out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
And the basket by Hauser.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Smith sets the pick for Jones. Smith with a screen on Craig. Jones. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And it goes down 2 points. Williams has got his first points in this one. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And Craig has it in the corner. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
And here is Giddey following Porzingis' 3. Giddey against Brown. Giddey no good. Boston leading by 4. Outside Holiday. It's White on the wing. White covering. And another basket for Boston.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. 29th pick overall in 2017. He's come a long way. Kevin? Those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. And here's White after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. White against White. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Porzingis. He has 7. Tatum wide open. He fires one. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Ball feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Vucevic down low. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Boston on top, leading by just 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Buzelis all out there with White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
For a true center, Vooch is excellent in that catch and shoot.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And it's White missing. Boston trailing. Brown right side. Pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Celtics lead by 2.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Ball with it, now guarded by Tatum. Outside, White takes a 3. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got the lead up to 1 now for Chicago. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. Over Buzelis. Tatum no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now here's Vucevic. He has 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. And the 3 off target. Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Here's Giddey. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's the screen. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target. Giddey's got 5. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Here's Vucevic after the basket by Boston. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. Pass to Giddey from deep. Buzelis, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's good.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Now, here's Ball. To the left side wing. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. 6 points for him.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Buzelis.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And so Tatum nails them both. And Chicago has possession. It's a 1-point game. Here's Jones. No good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jason Tatum. Torrey Craig is out there with Horford, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard. And here's Jones after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Jones in the post. He gets that one.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Now here's Tatum. The flush by Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he talked about keeping confidence. He said, this game is close, but we know we're the better team. Now it's time to go out there and prove it. See if they can come back in this one, guys.
Thanks, David.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. High post Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Clock at 4. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Celtics leading by 4. Brown outside. Back to Porzingis. Shoots over White. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Outside, Ball. Vucevic is screen on Howard. Down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Now here's Tatum. White setting the pick for Brown. And he uses the glass on the lane. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
And their front court has taken charge here. They are dominating the paint. The big fellas have just done the job.
Vucevic against Porzingis. Vucevic with the bucket.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
Here's Tatum. 1:14 left in the fourth. To the paint. Brown, no good.
That's just the bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
To the middle. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Tatum. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Vucevic against Porzingis. The fader. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Ball a screen on Brown. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Buzelis. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Jason Tatum.
This kid, Buzelis, loves these types of situations. He wants to be the guy they go to in the big moments.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
And he commits the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Giddey with the bounce pass. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Giddey. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Shot from free throw range. Count it!
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5, down low. Here's Halliburton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Can't be overzealous with Halliburton. When you are, he embraces that, and he got the whistle.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Now here's Bridges. Puts it up from
looks like this. He's got to continue to knock him down.
Pass to Turner. Over Towns, and it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Hart with a screen on Halliburton. Inside, out to Bridges. On the clock. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 5 points.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Pass to Nembhard. Brunson against Halliburton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And Halliburton barely beat the clock.
And here's New York now. Outside Anunoby. Outside Hart. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. Here's Siakam. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And he makes it on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And some changes here for New York. Achua comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Now here's Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Achua. Oh, and Towns with the block.
And look at that reach. I mean, Towns just saying no.
Here's Brunson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Turner. Outside Nesmith. Up top Turner to the middle. Siakam, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Towns gets the bucket.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Here's Siakam after the basket by New York on the other end. Back to Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. 16 seconds left in the opening quarter. Off target at the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York out in front, up by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Achua in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Payne. Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Walker. Walker, a screen on Anunoby. Top and right side. McConnell, right side. The kick out to Walker. Releases. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And he's going for the lob. And a big finish by Robinson.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Here's McConnell. No made baskets yet. Pass to Toppin. Outside Walker. The 3 ball. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, BA, it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. I mean, it's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Siakam with a screen on Bridges. Here's Nembhard. No good on the 3. New York trailing. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Robinson. Nembhard comes with a double. Here's Brunson outside. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Oh, a beautiful finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside Nesmith. Brunson against Halliburton. Fires from deep. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Brunson outside. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton from outside the arc. Again, Halliburton missing. New York leading by 5. Outside Brunson. A screen on Halliburton. Brunson inside with the finish.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Fires in the triple.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translates.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Towns is screen on Halliburton. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. On the take. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Halliburton outside. Turner with it. Over Brunson. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. Turner's got his second basket.
And Turner's length is sometimes overwhelming for defenders, which is how he gets these shots to go.
Back to Brunson. The 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Achua's checked in for New York. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Back to Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Bridges. Wide open look. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Achua. Pass to Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. Over Mathurin. Shot's good by Hart. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Bridges. For 3, Mathurin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Mathurin's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Hart from long range. Connects from downtown. Hart's got 5 points.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. There's a screen by Turner. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And they pick up 2.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Shot from 12, and it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
The shot off that time. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Achua, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Ah, so impressive.
And so Towns nails them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Halliburton on the wing. McBride covers. Halliburton misses.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's McBride. Nails it from beyond the arc. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. McConnell passes to Walker. Now Halliburton. McBride covers. The floater, and Halliburton lays it in.
That's how you shoot a floater. Halliburton showcasing the soft touch.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Bridges outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Brunson against Halliburton. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Halliburton against Brunson. Another miss by Halliburton. New York leading by 5. Towns passes to Brunson. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Nembhard. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Brunson misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Halliburton against Brunson. That one drops for him.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
.43 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Now he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here in a big-time moment.
2 points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He connects! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Bridges, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And the Pacers call time here. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes. Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Neesmith's shot is off. And so they foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Knocks down the long J.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
And so the big win.